broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm going to nominate Abigail to sing at the Super Bowl, so just saying. Honored guests, faculty and staff, family members, and most especially members of the 2023 graduating class. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to this especially special Mother's Day commencement ceremony at Dalton State College. I'm honored to serve as your president of Dalton State. Please hold your applause as I introduce the other members of the stage party. Stage party, please stand when I call your name. Dr. Bruno Hicks, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jody Johnson, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. Dr. Marilyn Helms, Dean of the Wright School of Business. Dr. Gina Kurtulis-Tartar, Dean of the School of Health Professions. Dr. Forrest Blackburn, Associate Professor of Spanish and Director of PACE. Ms. Sarita Gale, Registrar. Cole McCrary, Bachelor of Business Administration and Marketing candidate and this afternoon's speaker. Abigail Gribble, candidate for the Associate of Science and Nursing degree and this afternoon's anthem speaker. Dr. Susan West, Chair of Allied Health Professions and Professor of Radiation Technology, and as senior-most faculty member present this afternoon, the standard bearer. You may be seated. Graduates, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, I extend to you our heartiest congratulations. We are all proud of your dedication, perseverance, and accomplishments in reaching this goal in your educational journey, and we look forward to your future achievements as you enter your professional career or prepare for further study. You are the most important group here today, and we celebrate with you. There are a number of people, though, who have helped you reach this goal, and it's appropriate we recognize them today also. Please stand if you're able when I recognize each special group. Would the parents of the graduates please stand and be recognized? In addition to parents, many graduates have spouses and children who've sacrificed for our graduates to reach this goal. Would the spouses and children of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Many graduates have grandparents, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, and significant others who have assisted them over the years. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you all. Your support and guidance is appreciated not only by your graduates, but also by our entire college community. Graduates, no matter what the future holds for you, the education you received at Dalton State will be a powerful asset, and no one can take that from you. What you have earned has prepared you for the next step in your life. You're joining thousands of other Dalton State graduates who've gone on to productive and rewarding lives, and in the process have improved the quality of life in their communities. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you, Dr. Venable. Before I introduce the speaker for graduation today, I want to take a few minutes to acknowledge Dr. Venable's retirement after 8 years at Dalton State and thank her on behalf of the cabinet, faculty, staff, and administration for the excellent work she's done as our president of our great institution. Dalton State has truly benefited from your presidency and the service, and I'd like to ask others to join me in giving her a round of applause. Thank you. It's my pleasure to welcome our speaker this afternoon, Cole McCurry. Cole's graduating today with his bachelor's degree in business administration and marketing.
Thank you, Dr. Hicks. Well, happy graduation day, class of 2023. Most importantly, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room. Mothers, will you please stand? Let's give all these mothers a round of applause. You may be seated. It is an honor to have been chosen to share my Dalton State College experience. For those who may not know me, my name is Patrick Cole McCreary, but many of my classmates know me as P. Cole, a graduating marketing major here in the Wright School of Business. Wow, it's been an interesting 4 years. College can be challenging enough, but these 4 years added new challenges for us all. We stand here today stronger. Who knew we would survive the COVID-19 pandemic with masks, quarantines, social distancing, hybrid learning, and online lectures? And if that wasn't wild enough, we lived through a toilet paper shortage. How did we ever make it to graduation? My personal story has had even more challenges. In 3rd grade, I was diagnosed with a severe anxiety disorder. There were tough times throughout my early childhood education and even at the beginning of college. I would worry about everything under the sun and would often shut down everything else and focus on my source of my perceived distress. My sources of anxiety included thunderstorms, major exams, failure, and loud noises. However, through the help of a life-changing doctor, I learned to manage my anxiety so I could focus on my studies. Starting the college journey, I wanted to really push myself to overcome my anxiety and get involved in experiencing what college had to offer. But even during my experiences on campus, there were many instances where my anxiety remained very high. These included not knowing where classes were located, seeing new and unfamiliar faces, and not knowing my team members in various classroom projects. A true leader in childhood literacy by the name of Dolly Parton, also my hero, once said, "You'll never do a whole lot unless you're brave enough to try." I finally stepped out of my comfort zone and have not been disappointed. Getting more involved, in fact, helped me control my anxiety, kept me busy, and gave me a new definition of what it means to lead boldly. My definition of leading boldly means putting everything you have into what you are trying to accomplish. Yes, there may be roadblocks and even some anxiety along the way, but when you put 100% in, you will be successful and learn to exhibit the true qualities of a leader. Studying at a Hispanic serving institution has also made me more aware of diversity and prepared me for the diversity in the workplace. I am blessed to now have many new friends from multiple cultures. Dolly Parton also said, "If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one." At the beginning of my junior year, I pushed myself even further and decided to seek employment and become more involved with the Wright School of Business. I applied to become a student ambassador, and Dr. Connors instantly communicated that I was a perfect fit with my marketing skills, energy, and enthusiasm for Dalton State College. Student ambassadors lead tours of our innovative business program in Gillette Hall, facilitate business advisory council meetings, and speak to and encourage high school students to enroll at Dalton State. The Student Ambassador Program has been the gateway to opportunities within my career in not only business, but in life. This program pushed me to become more professional, learn to speak effortlessly in front of large groups, share my story, and most importantly, feel more confident in myself and my abilities. Through the Student Ambassador Program, I found my first job opportunity and was recruited as the student worker, or as Dr. Helms would say, the student dean for the Wright School of Business. In this position, my first paid job, I mentored first-year students, assisted with new summer student orientation, and gave our majors quiz to undecided business students to help them choose the best major and minor for them. During my Dalton State journey, I've accomplished many things that have contributed to my success. Representing the Wright School of Business when the University System of Georgia Board of Regents visited our campus in mid-October 2022 was the major achievement of my undergraduate study. During that visit, I was asked why I chose Dalton State College over other universities I was considering. I initially chose Dalton State College with plans to transfer to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga after my sophomore year. Once it became time to make the transfer, I couldn't leave this beautiful college I now call home. As a student, Dalton State proves in so many ways they want every student to be successful. What helped me succeed and stay at Dalton State was the smaller campus, smaller class sizes, having faculty support within every class, and yes, they know when you're late to class, standing in line at the Starbucks in People's Hall is not an excuse, trust me. And getting to know our administration and student leaders on campus. There's not many schools where the campus president knows you by name and takes the time to ask how you were doing. All right. That alone made a significant lasting impression on me. Because of Dalton State College and its close ties to the local community, students like me can start their careers or internships while completing their degree. The Campus Activities Board, too, does a fantastic job of encouraging student involvement. The board hosts events throughout the year, including bonfires, paint wars, homecoming activities, and movie nights. These events are free and encourage students like me to become more engaged. I cannot list all of the opportunities Dalton has offered me. First, I would personally like to thank Dean Marilyn Helms of the Wright School of Business, even if she does tell people she's never seen me anxious a day in her life, as well as marketing professor Courtney Bunch for pushing me the hardest to face my anxieties head on. From speaking to many high school business students visiting our campus, going into the local community to recruit business students within their high school clubs and classes, and mentoring potential students for Dalton State's Mountain Campus, I've grown in my confidence. If you had asked me to give this speech 4 years ago when I started college, I would have laughed and said you're out of your mind. Throughout my service at the Wright School of Business, I've had the privilege of getting to know Lamar Wright, our school's namesake. Lamar always has a smile on his face every time he visits our campus. I am honored and humbled that Lamar is here today in celebration with us. Let's give him a hand. Lamar always expresses how proud he is of how our business school continues to foster student success. Just looking at today's graduates, I am reminded of his now famous tagline, "We are truly changing lives at Dalton State College." As you can see, Dalton State has changed my life and helped me create memories that will last a lifetime. I am forever grateful for all I have learned, everyone I have befriended, and all the opportunities I have been given. I'm still pushing myself, and I have been prepared very well for my next steps in life. My next journey is to pursue my master's in business administration with a concentration in supply chain management from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. I am confident in my future, all because of the impact Dalton State College has made on my life. Steve Jobs once said, "You've got to find what you love." Work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it, don't settle. Before I leave you with my final remarks, I would like to dedicate this speech to my parents and my grandmother, Mary Catherine Talent, who finished her journey here on earth in November of 2022. She taught me to step up to the plate and be a leader even when nobody is watching. She truly embodied the qualities of a leader. I may not be able to sing it like my favorite inspiring leader, Dolly Parton, but I'll leave you with her most powerful message. I hope life will treat you kind, and I hope that you have all that you've ever dreamed of. I do wish you joy and happiness, but above all of this, I wish you love. I will always love you, Dalton State, the Wright School of Business, Lamar Wright, and Dalton State's graduating class of 2023. Thank you for changing my life.
Thank you, Cole, for those inspiring words. I'm sure you noticed all the students into the arena today were led by a fellow student who carried a banner known as a golf-along with the name of the school on it. These students were selected by each school based on criteria which included GPA, leadership qualities, and community service. The following students received that honor. Please rise when I call your name. Please hold your applause until the names are read so that each student can be recognized. From the Wright School of Business, Roman Ponce, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting. From the School of Health Profession, Prisma Amador, Bachelor of Social Work. Thank you. Indeed, all graduates this afternoon have brought honor to themselves, to this institution, and to you, their families and friends, through their efforts in completing the requirements for their degrees and certificates. However, some have exceeded the minimum requirements and have earned recognition as honor graduates. I would like to call your attention to the honor graduates listed in the program. Students graduating with the highest honors, summa cum laude, for degree students and with excellence for a certificate student have earned an A in every course taken at Dalton State College, a perfect 4.0 on a 4-point scale. Those graduating with high honors, magna cum laude, for degree students and with distinction for certificate students have maintained a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. Those graduating with honors, cum laude, for a degree and with merit for a certificate have maintained a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. The diplomas and certificates of these graduates are imprinted with the appropriate honor designation. In addition, honor cords were awarded honor students, graduates were awarded silver honor cords in recognition of their achievement. Each honor society is identified by a particular color and in some cases with a medallion. To assist in identifying the individual society for which the recent student received his or her honor, I would direct you to today's program for the complete listing. And now it's time to present the candidates of Dalton State College's graduating class of 2023. Will candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree please rise? Will candidates for the Associate of Nursing, Science and Nursing degree please rise? Will candidates for the Associate of Science degree please rise? Will the candidates with bachelor's degrees from the Wright School of Business please rise? Will candidates from the bachelor's degree from the School of Health Professions please rise? President Venable, it is my honor and privilege on behalf of the faculty and staff at Dalton State College to present to you these candidates. They have completed all the requirements of their respective degrees and they have been approved by the faculty. I present them to you for your confirmation of their degrees and certificates.
By the power and authority vested in me by the State of Georgia and the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Dalton State who prescribe the academic requirements, and as president of Dalton State, I solemnly and publicly confer upon each of you the degrees you have earned as certified by the Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management and approved by the faculty with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appertaining thereto.
Each graduate has friends and family present who wish to hear the reading of the graduate's name. Any individual acknowledgement or outburst makes it difficult to hear the name of the next graduate. We therefore ask you to hold your applause until all have received their diplomas. Graduates listed in the printed program but unable to attend this afternoon received their diplomas in absentia. Dr. Venable will now award the diplomas.
The following individuals will now be awarded Associate of Applied Science degrees. Lauren R. Anderson, summa cum laude. Irvin Gabriel Campos. Andrea Castro Hernandez. Manuel Alejandro de la Peña Cruz, cum laude. Cynthia Noemi Garcia, magna cum laude. Natalie Gonzalez, cum laude. Kyle D. Hedden, cum laude. Brianna Natalie Lawlamand. Diana Patricia Lopez Solorio, cum laude. Ashley Manzione Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Alyssa Leanne McCollum, summa cum laude. Carlos Andres Mosquera Loaiza, cum laude. Naomi Lucia Paniagua, magna cum laude. Alexa Ragsdale, magna cum laude. Pamela Martin Sewell. Kara Elizabeth Turner. Michelle Alexandra Uribe. Jacori Cordell Williams, summa cum laude. The following individuals will now be awarded Associate of Science in Nursing degrees. Griselda Aguilar. Sabrina Apodaca. Brianna K. Klein. Devin A. Cochran, magna cum laude. Rhonda Lee Cochran, magna cum laude. Genevieve G. Cook. Emily K. Daniel, magna cum laude. Kyla Daniel. Emma Catherine Dendy, magna cum laude. Guadalupe Lisolet Diaz, cum laude. Laura Whitney Elkins Thomason, cum laude. Abigail Grace Gribble, cum laude. Ryan Gutierrez. Denise Hernandez, magna cum laude. Andrea Michelle Johnson, magna cum laude. Brandy Nicole Cowan. Mallory Kaiser. Jordan Faith W. Kittle, cum laude. Brittany Ann Lachey Lawton. Philip Andrew Long. Amanda Danielle Martinez. Kenya Martinez Gasca. Amanda T. Mascotti, cum laude. Jennifer Brenda Pantoja, cum laude. Octavia Paris Foster. April Denise Price. Erika Quiñones, cum laude. Maya Danielle Qureshi, cum laude. Megan Leanne Robertson. Berenice Sandoval. Ashley Diane Sarwar, cum laude. Noelis Nicole Sierra Palermo, cum laude. Haley J. Swinney. Kashawn T. Taylor. Amber Brianne Thornbrew. Cassidy Marie Walker, summa cum laude. Bailey Nicole Whitmore. Alice Danielle Williams, summa cum laude. Hannah Zontek. The following individuals will now be awarded Associate of Science degrees. Hannah Bowman. Gerardo Rafael Loera, cum laude. Toriana Hope Long. Shelley Angel Wright, magna cum laude. Tammy Wynn, cum laude. The following individuals will now be awarded bachelor degrees from the Wright School of Business. Roman C. Ponce, magna cum laude. Alex Abat. Carla Lopez Alvarez. Jasmine Leanne Bearden. Timothy James Brown II. Kobe B. Callahan. Bora Sertel, cum laude. Madeline Grace Clayton, cum laude. James H. Collins. Sarah Danielle Cook, magna cum laude. Destiny Cross. Cameron R. Daniel, cum laude. Tyler Andrew Eaton. Joanna Flores, magna cum laude. Nicholas T. Harcrow. Javier Hernandez Reyes. Alejandra Herrera. Alberto Jaimes, cum laude. Stephen D. Johnson. Chastity Vineyard Kendrick, cum laude. Anna Green Castreba. Patrick Cole McCrary. Melinda Marlene Miguel, magna cum laude. Cade Michael Mitchell, Mackenzie Grace Mitchell, Jonathan M. Moorer, cum laude. Emery Ann Mullins, Jennifer Nash, summa cum laude. William Alexander Neal, cum laude. Emily Nisus, magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Eichard Nichols, Connor T. Nixon, Fernando Alonso Perez, Hannah Leong Mei Po, magna cum laude. Jurer Imran Qureshi, cum laude. Emily Ramirez, cum laude. Kaylee Grace Ratcliffe, Dylan Renard, cum laude. Mary Ruth Runyon, magna cum laude. Savannah B. Shields, Emily P. Starkey, Sarai Villarreal, cum laude. Stacy Zamora, the following individuals will now be awarded bachelor degrees from the School of Health Professions. Prisma Mercado Amador, magna cum laude. Shawnice Abrams, Lisbeth Arreguin, cum laude. Miranda Starr Bowman, Wendy Nayeli Cabrera, magna cum laude. Mary Magdalene Castillo, cum laude. Tiffany Dawn Coles, magna cum laude. Ashley N. Davis, cum laude. Heather Jasmine Elliott, cum laude. Sharon R. Elliott, cum laude. Jalen Farrell, Riley Joe Ford, magna cum laude. Sydney Anna Marie Foster, cum laude. Josie Fulgham. Olivia Brooke Gallman, magna cum laude. Daisy Elizabeth Garcia. Rhonda Geraci, summa cum laude. Kristen Lyra Gibson, cum laude. Alexandra Lynn Hawkins. Ansley B. Keith. Amber Renee Lumpkin. Montana Martin. Karina Martinez Hernandez, cum laude. Mary Grace Celeste Moncrief. Litsi Andrea Orozco, magna cum laude. Madison Riley Pangle. Amile Rizvik. Catherine Grace Roberts, cum laude. Andrea Rodriguez. Beatriz Salaices. Maggie Mendez Salaices. Alessandra Dwyer Sharp, summa cum laude. Kayanat Nadim Sheikh. Blake Joseph Taro. Caitlin Michelle Thomas. Kristen Abigail Towery, magna cum laude. Mario Alejandro Valle. Nina James Weber, summa cum laude.
please join me in recognizing the 2023 graduates of Dalton State College. It is a good day, huh? Graduates, as a symbol of your accomplishments at the end of this commencement into the next phase of your life, please take your tassel and move it to the left. As the ceremony draws to a close, it's appropriate we recognize the group which has so skillfully guided these graduates to this point in their academic lives. The heart and soul of any college or university are its faculty and staff, and Dalton State is fortunate to have attracted a group which is both student-oriented and academically demanding. Indeed, it is the high standards expected by this group that have created the reputation for academic quality that Dalton State enjoys and from which these graduates will benefit. Graduates, remember the joy and excitement you feel today, and hold that in your heart always. You will always be an important part of the Dalton State family. Before we draw to a conclusion, I just want to acknowledge that it being Mother's Day, we couldn't get very many of our normal band to perform today, but we've got some especially dedicated musicians performing today. Let's thank them. And now we will conclude with the singing of the alma mater, followed by the recessional. During the recessional, the audience is requested to remain standing until the graduates have made their way out of the room. Please note the words of the alma mater are printed in the front of your programs. Thank you for joining us in this celebration and have a great week. Please rise for the alma mater and recessional.